In this video, I'm going to show you how to dramatically increase your chances of getting a sale on Redbubble, Teepublic, or any print-on-demand website. It's easy, it's fast, you just need to get a bit organized. Let's go. So before we get started here, I just want to talk quickly about the push versus pull mentality. A push mentality means that you're creating content and you're pushing it out into the Redbubble and Teepublic space. So an example would be, I really like cats, for example. So I would create a bunch of cat designs, cat t-shirts, and I would create them, tag them effectively, and I would push them out into the world and hope that they sell. There's nothing wrong with this, by the way. This is totally what most of us will do. 80–90% of us will do this. The other 20% use what we call a pull mentality. And a pull mentality is that you're actively seeking for little like potholes in the road. So you're looking for underserviced demographics. So you want to target niches, you want to target sub niches. And how you arrive at this is totally up to you, but you want to use like Google Trends or talk to your friends or watch the news, that sort of thing, and then you'll dominate the niche. So I want to point this out because a lot of us are spending a lot of time in the first column, the push column, and then you're saying, well, I'm not making a lot of sales and this is a waste of time. I'd really encourage you to go over to the pull mentality and hunt down underserviced markets, and that's where you can make some sales. So most people use the push mentality. They create designs that they like. I'm a fan of ninjas, and I'm a fan of ramen noodles, and I really like panda bears, whatever it is. That's what most people do. And then they sit back and they go, man, nobody's buying my uniquely designed t-shirt. Well, people, you got to think as a customer. Most people are searching for things that are important to them, not necessarily important to you. So I'm not suggesting that you spend all of your days creating things that you're not passionate about, but I would encourage you to skew it a little bit more even so that you're creating maybe one design that you like and then one design in a market that's not dominated. So this does mean you're going to be working in some genres that are underserviced that you may not particularly really care about, but you can still create really good designs in those niches. Now, I can't say exactly who's going to buy what. In fact, nobody can. But I will say, on the whole, big picture, the more designs you have out there, the better your chances of making a sale. And this video is going to help you dramatically increase the number of designs you can quickly create. So you're not spending an hour and a half creating one design and then an hour and a half creating another design. You can create one design and then create many more designs from it. We all have the exact same amount of time in the day. We all have 24 hours in the day. Now, some of us have 2 jobs and some of us have a part-time job. Some of us have 4 kids and some of us have 0 kids. But overall, your time is worth money. So the intent of this is to help you work faster and more efficiently. All right, so enough talk here. How can we quickly increase your design output? So here's an example of too much competition. I'm going on Redbubble right now and I'm searching for cute cat, and you can see at the results in the middle of the page, it says 384,000 results. Well, you're just not going to be able to sell many designs because there's so many other cat designs. So here's how I would do it. I would search for an underserviced market. So I start with military. Okay, I'm not going to end on military, but I'm starting with military. So I search military. Only 124,000 results. So I ask myself, is there a niche inside of military? Well, a common one that I use is location. So military plus location equals a niche. In this case, I type in military California. Oh, look at that, only 1,450 results. That's under 2,000 results. Now, if you're saying, oh, that's still too many, I would argue it's not too many, because if you upload 200 into that niche, you've now got over 1/10 of the total designs in that niche. So we're off to a great start. And by the way, California is one of the most populated states in the United States. Why don't we type in military Utah? And look at that, we only have 200 results. So this is the niche that I may start in. And I might go, okay, is there a way that I can create maybe 50 or 100 designs and put it in this niche? That means if anybody goes and Googles or searches military Utah, they're going to get my results. And it doesn't just work on Redbubble. This could work for Teepublic or any other print-on-demand websites. So I created just sort of a dummy design. This is not in any way meant to look amazing. I just whipped it up here just quickly, just to show you. I wanted a simple design that use your imagination. And this could be, you know, imagine you're photoshopping it and you're making it look better than this, obviously. But I've basically got a flag on the top left. I've got a soldier on the right. And I've got Texas Army Strong is the words. Again, don't focus too much on the quality of the design. It's intentionally just simple. But the idea here now is, what could we change about it? Well, there's 50 states in the United States, so we could do Ohio Army Strong. So now I've got an Ohio flag, and I've got the exact same soldier, and all I did was change the word to Ohio, and now I just changed the flag. So again, instead of one design, I now have the potential to do 50 designs pretty quickly just by changing the name and the flag. So one of the things you can do is set up a grid system. So I basically just created a little grid here, and you could use Excel or even a piece of paper. You could use a crayon and a napkin for all I care, but it's very easy to do. On the left-hand side, the column is the different armed forces. I've got Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines down the left-hand side. Along the top, I would have a column for each state. So Texas, Alabama, New York, Ohio, and the list goes on and on. You'd include California and Utah and Florida and all the other states. So you'd have a huge grid. And then every time you create a design, you just put a big X through the design and you'd move on. So now I've got 4 on the left. I've got 50 states on the top. Well, that's 200 designs that I can make off of this one design simply by changing the name of the state and the flag. I hope you found this helpful. I just wanted to make a short and sweet video just to show you how you can quickly increase your design output. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much.